Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl again, Amy Fears. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for my new subscribers, you guys are amazing. Like I had over I think I have about 200 new subscribers. You guys are the best. Like you don't know the love or you don't know how excited I feel. Like the love I've received in the past 2-3 weeks has been massive. You guys are literally the best. Like when I say the best, you guys are the best. And I know you guys really love the vibe from my wedding because your girl is a vibe, forever a vibe. And you guys are welcome. Don't worry, your girl is here to, show you who Amy Fierce is. Anyways, let me not bore you with all of that, but I'm also thanking you guys. I really appreciate because I feel, we're going to connect. We're going to have an amazing bond, guys. So today, I want us to I want us to have as I said, a bonding moment. So those of you that watched my wedding videos and loved it, so I'm here to give you guys tips, tricks on how to have an amazing wedding and how to plan one actually to have a good day. So to my intending brides out there, and those of you your wedding is close by, please open your ears, take a piece of paper and write. I'm about to dish you guys some nice tips. So let's start off with selecting your vendors. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to give my vendors a shout out. So probably, you guys could use them as well. That's if you're in Nigeria. If you're outside the country, there's some of them you could use. For example, like my wedding designer outfit for my outfit. So I'm going to give you guys some tips. Let's start with number one. So number one is select your vendors. So vendors are really key in planning your weddings because without vendors, then you have no wedding. So you're going to take your time and go through Instagram referrals. Just ask questions. This is a time where your mouth like ask people questions. Just don't, because at times, let's be very honest, some people, some things you see on Instagram and what you get is zero. So, but also work with faith as well. And reach out to some brides that have used some particular vendors. Like don't be shy. Like during like after my wedding, some brides reached out to me. Oh, please, who did this? Or how is this person? I heard about this person. Are they like feel free. It's your wedding. It's just one day thing. It's not just one day, but it's a memorable day. Like you want that day to be the best. Like I believe as a child growing up, most girls literally fantasized about their wedding day. So you don't want that day to come and it to just pass you by like nothing happened, right? So please be very, finicky and careful on the kind of vendors you pick. Then secondly, the most important one is your budgets. You see this part of wedding. I think I will probably do another video to talk about budgeting for weddings because weddings are not cheap, oh, guys. Weddings are super expensive. When I say expensive, hey, as I said, story for another day. But you guys work according to your budget. Like when I was planning my wedding, then when you're just imagining and dreaming until the realization hits you more, you realize that there are other good vendors out there. At times you forget name on Instagram. Oh, there's some other good vendors that even if their name have no air blown, but they'll still give you quality services. So you guys work with your budget. I think there was this I can't remember, was I think my wedding dress before like Kim did my wedding dress, that's my wedding designer. I think I was looking out for, I won't call their brand names, but I was looking at a particular, wedding designer, and she told me starting price $2,000. Dollars. Imagine them charging dollars in Nigeria. Dollars, 2,000 for minimalist bride. Please, if you guys saw my wedding gown, you guys saw that my gown was a vavavoom. So imagine how much I would have paid in dollars if $2K is for a minimal bride. That means I'm looking at spending over 15K, 20K dollars. If you have the money, spend it though. I'm talking about my own budget, like what worked for me then. Obviously, things would have gone about, as I said, as at then, what worked for me. So I couldn't just go with that. Do you get it? It wasn't working. Hey, it wasn't working. So work with your budgets and you guys will still look amazing on that day. So just you don't kill yourself. Then next is your, let me see, your looks. As a bridegroom, trust me, you guys want to look when I say your very best. Like, hey, when you step out, everybody go, look at you looking like a spice. You see me on my wedding day, hey, nobody's gonna take my shine. No. When I said nobody's gonna take my shine, because not nowadays, when guests comes for a wedding, they end up looking like the bride, and when people come, they're wondering who is the bride. There's one wedding I went for, I went for in Lagos, all the guests, because I came in quite late, and I kept on looking on the dance floor. I'm like, who is the bride? It was that bad because girls don't they shine their eyes because them are looking for husbands, so they also want to impress and look their best. So brides, dress up in a way that when you step out, even those people when they come, they'll say, we bow down. You're the bride for the day. Do you get? So give yourself a 0 to a 1,000, like go that far. Then the next one is pictures. So I'm going to overemphasize on this. When I say emphasize, take your pictures. Ignore all these aunties and uncles that will come and disturbing you. Oh, time, there's no time. You need to come out now. They are calling this person. Oh, Benny, they will wait. Whoever that will not wait, they should go home. It is your day. Don't listen to anybody. See, trust me, I'm saying this and saying this again. Because I think there's one of my friends was getting married. They were rushing her. Come out, come. I think she came out. I think she didn't finish her hair. I can't remember, but she didn't come out looking her best because she wanted to attend to the elders or whatever. I'm not saying she disrespect them, but hey, make sure you look your best. Take your pictures. When they will wait. Trust me, they will. Hi, they'll just talk, talk, talk. But when you come out, everybody's now shining it and smiling. They will wait for you, my dear. Please take your pictures, good ones at that. Don't let anybody to pressure you or rush you. I know at times our parents can be very annoying. Where are you? Just be smiling. Better still, if you have an elder sister, younger sister, cousin, whatever, whoever it is, I can give them the phone. Give someone else your phone that day. Because on my wedding day, my at some point one of my bridesmaids had my phone, my maid of honor as well. Then at some point it got to my wedding planner's hand. Don't hold your phone that day because if not, press your blood, your BP will be going up and down. Too many people and some people that don't have sense. Is that day they'll be calling you? Please, where's the way to the hall? How do I locate my like those people that used to call people have sense? I don't think so because if you have sense, why is not being the bride on the day? Find a friend. I'm at least at times on the wedding I usually put RSVP. Call those number. Stop disturbing the bride and group on that day. Anyway, let me not divert you. So I was saying, please take your pictures. And on the day of the wedding, that morning, I think someone said it in my comments on the comment section in my wedding video that she noticed I took all my pictures in the morning. Brides and groom, please, and groom, yeah, take your pictures in the morning. When I say all your pictures, brides, no, we are the ones that used to change plenty times. So if you have 2 3 outfits, wear them that morning. Once your hair, makeup, everything is done, take your pictures in the morning because that's when everything is still looking fresh, your skin is still glowing, makeup is still so on fleek, like sun has not touched you, you're not looking worn out or stressed out. You get, because meant to leave that hotel or your house or wherever to go to church, and now that's when you want to start taking your personal pictures. Trust me, you won't look your best like that 100% you look like in the morning. And secondly, nobody knows what the time frame or what's going to look like during the day. Nobody can predict the future because from church they can tell you that, oh, people have been waiting in the hall. You need to start rushing to the hall. When do you want to start taking the pictures? Those perfect pictures you guys see on Instagram. There's no time more. I want to get to the hall because at the end of the day, you don't even know what your hall looks like. At that point, the place is even crowded. So when it's time to take those perfect, beautiful pictures, will it work? So please change all your outfits at the hotel. Like I wore all my after party dresses first before I now wore my wedding gown. Then I went to church, but I took all my fire pictures and videos, like content. So if you want to get good content, it's also another trick. So do all this in the morning, but you have to plan yourself. So that's why you need a good wedding planner or coordinator to help you handle all of that. Do you get? Then the next stop is let's see. Um Plan ahead. Yeah, planning ahead is it's I don't know, it saves you a lot of tension. I think I started planning my wedding 9 months before my wedding. Yes, it might sound crazy, but guys, it was the best decision I ever made. Because towards my wedding, I think I only worried about little things. But imagine planning your wedding 2 months to your wedding. You'll be running mad. When I say mad, and it also helps you plan the budgeting well. Because let's say, let me use your who would I use for example as vendor now? Let me say the hall, right, is charging you 1 million, for example. But because you planned 1 month ahead, right? You've given them, let's say, a deposit of 500K to secure the place before you pay the balance. So when it's closer to the wedding, you're paying 500K, you don't feel that impact of that 500K you're paying. If you understand what I'm trying to say, you also, with your wedding dress, your photographers, with like all those little things, it helps you plan like properly and gives you the headspace because trust me, wedding planning can make you go gaga. When I say gaga, gaga. Then next stop is the ladies, treat your skin, give yourself an amazing treat, right? Go to the spa, do the hammam bath, do your facials, like just treat yourself nice because you want to look your very best on your wedding day. as I said, these are tips I'm giving you guys. Then also, you see this particular topic, it is super important when selecting your bridesmaids. You see, a bridesmaid kind of make or break not the wedding, but you as the bride, unless you have a very strong will. But select stress-free bridesmaids. When I say stress-free, girls that they for not the ones that are coming to. I'm not saying that they should not come and look for partners or something. No, hey, we're all adults, yeah, but they are there to actually help you, celebrate you, be there for you. Do you understand? Not the ones that anyway, we'll save this topic for another day, but if you understand what I mean, select stress free bridesmaids. Do you get? Just don't select everybody because you're trying to gather girls. If you have only one, stick to that one. Let her just be your maid of honor and call it a day. If it's two, three, four, stick to those ones. You don't need to have 100, 10. So I had 12, and I know what I went through, but as I said, the story for another day. I had 12 bridesmaids. So I think two or three even dropped at some point or so. But it's not by the quantity, it's by the quality, if you get what I mean. Then next up we have yeah, buy money bags. Money bags. You know when they're spraying money, you don't want your money to lose. And you assign one or two of your bridesmaids or friends, if you don't have bridesmaids or your ship, whatever the case is, assign them on with your money. Get money bags. Have one big Ghana must go one place. When I say the big one, if you know what Ghana must go is the big one, just have one person there. Then have little bags that you have selected people, and that's people you trust with your money. When they pack your money, they go to the deposit points, pour the money, come back again. So it's more like a refill. This thing, please do that. Then next up we have this part, compromising. Let me give you one quick gist. While we're planning the wedding, right? You know how we brides, we want everything done a particular way. This, that. If it's not this, I'm not doing. If it's not that, I'm not doing this, that. So I and my husband, right? I think it got to the point of cake. I was forming, I want my cake. He now said, there's one of his aunties that does cake. The auntie did for his sisters, his brothers when they're getting married once. And I'm like, so because she did their wedding cake, that means she will do a wedding cake. So it was causing problem. And trust me, wedding planning is not easy. You end up finding yourself fighting with your partner. And then when you think back later, you are telling yourself, so because of this thing, that's why I fought with him. Because people fight. See, this is me. I'm giving you first-hand gist. Couples fight while planning their wedding. Even at times, some people, I didn't fight my husband during the wedding day, but some people even quarrel on the wedding day. So be careful. Try to compromise. So when I realized that the whole cake thing was costing, I told myself, why am I even disturbing myself? I may never end up eating the cake. The guests will never end up eating the cake. It's just cake, Abby. Just make sure that the cake looks nice enough. Oh yeah, carry that one. So I compromised on that part. So I compromised on some other things, but I'm just telling you that I told my husband, I told myself that, you know what, there's some things that I won't joke with, while there's some things I can let go. Do you guys like the cake? I let go. But my photographer, videographer, designer, I said, honey, this one we're going to fight it. I'm not going to compromise. Nah. But yeah, compromise on some things that you don't seem like necessary. Yeah. Then please, in the morning, try and eat. When I say eat, no matter how little, try and eat. No matter, as in, even if it's a cup of tea, eggs, bread, just have something in your mouth, because you will not even, trust me, you will not even see road to eat food that day. So please eat something, no matter how little in the morning. It's going to give you energy for the rest of the day. The number of guests, very important. Hey, my wedding was like a carnival. Because you guys saw my wedding video, it was a carnival. That one I didn't really have control over it because I'm a Lagos girl, but I did my wedding in Port Harcourt, so I didn't really have my crowd here. Only a few friends came, few amazing friends came, but half of what I say, I think out of 100%, 10% were my crowd, the rest were my husband, because now popular jingle for Port Harcourt. So he had as in crazy. I think we had about we had 1,000. We're budgeting for 800, but I think we had over 1,200 guests or so. But I won't say it's my only little mistake, because my husband knows a lot of people. But please also work on a number of guests. They're gonna help you, plan with your budgeting, food, drinks, all of that. So yeah, that's very key. And last but not the least, dance. Yeah, I'm a dancer. Because on my wedding video, I dance like, hey. Normally, I'm a dancer anywhere I go. I'm the life of the party. But my own wedding, are you mad? I got to give them I had to give them the what? Mm. And the one that I dropped, some people said I went to split. I did not split though. I just did think it's a South African dance where you just hop and like drop, girl. Hop and drop. Dance like it's and it's not dance like it's dance because it's your wedding. If you cannot dance, just shake your body, move your body. And trust me, that dancing, I made money. People kept on spraying me. The money was coming. They were spraying me. So these are the little tips I can remember. Yeah, just off my head, just put it down on my phone. I don't know if I can remember more, but if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section, right? I'm going to give a shout out to my vendors. I'm also going to even attach them on my this thing shout out because all of them from A to Z. When I say A to Z, so I would say I'm one of those lucky brides that didn't really have any disappointments per se during my wedding. Like no vendors, did me last minute shiggy or made me cry. Like everything went so amazing. And the very first person I'm going to give a shout out to is my wedding planner, Touring Events. Princess, this shout out is for you. Like, girl, literally, she took it to heart. Let me put it that way. She took my wedding to heart. I love to plan as well, but when you have someone that aligns with you, trust me, that's it. That means the whole event is finished. Like, it's done. You just go and sleep, right? So, the wedding planning started, let's say, if I'm correct, December or November 2021. Your girl did not want to wait. So I'm not a last minute person. So I took my time. I took my time. I told myself that nope, it's my wedding. Because my other friends that have gotten married, I literally carry it. When I say carry, I carry it on my head. Like it's not their wedding, it's now my wedding. Do you get? So now it is now my own wedding. You understand the kind of pressure, the kind of effort, everything I'm going to put on myself to make sure that everything goes super well, right? So I reached out to Lakimi. Lakimi is, oh my God, she is amazing. She's literally the best. When I say the best in the game, just book her and just go to sleep. Just like the consultation was so like easy breezy. She from conversing with you, right? She kind of understands what you want. She understands your kind of personality. Do you get me? I'm a vibe. Like, hey, once you meet me, once you're around me, I'm forever a vibe. I'm not I don't dull, right? I'm literally the life of the party. So she could sense that in me, and she told me, Amaka, don't worry, I got you. So, I shared some ideas with her, and she's not a copy and paste person. She's creative. Just tell her what you want, and she got you. Then I actually reached out to her for only my trad outfit, but we bonded, we had a good relationship. We discussed costing, everything, and it kind of worked with my budget, and she made all my outfits from A to Z, like my first outing for my trad outfit, the main George, because I changed twice during my trad. Then for my white wedding, she made my wedding gown and my chocolate brown dress, one with the the crazy sleek girl. Then the gold dress, my husband got it for me through Lakim because that was a gift. If you guys saw that part in my wedding video. Then I move on to my wedding photographer, official big deal. Guys, he is the best in the game. When I say best, I love official big deal. Like we met 2019, and since then our relationship has been like that's how we met during my cousin's wedding because I literally planned my cousin's wedding, and that's how we became friends. And he told me, Maka, when you're getting married, just reach out to me. And I did not disappoint. I reached out to Big Deal. And he told me, Amaka, I got you. And Big Deal got me from. In short, it got to a point. My husband was even vexing that. Why is it only me that Big Deal is taking pictures? Because Big Deal got every angle. When I say angles from videos, oh, he also did my video as well. So the video you watch, Big Deal did it. So you guys, if you want a good photographer and videographer, reach out to official Big Deal. Then who else? Yeah, my makeup artist, PC Badin. Girl, I love you. The girl, she beat my face. Like I've known Peace for years. Every time she needed a model then in Lagos, I show up. She uses me as a model. I also, because I'm also a makeup artist as well. I also learned most of my makeup skills from her. Then my hairstylist, the baddest and baddest in the game, Funke. Oh, Ade Funke of Lagos. This girl, she slayed. When I say she slayed my hair, like when I say what lace, that girl, she finished it. Funke, I love you. Like all my vendors were just the best. Like when I said the best, then my bouquet, my hand fan, Siamaka bespoke on Insta. Like I'm going to tag all of them so you guys can, go make your own personal, interaction. Go see for yourself because this is not just me just talking. They literally delivered. Like when I said delivered, I met Amaka. Yeah, she's my namesake as well. So I met Amaka, if I'm correct, in 2016 or so for my friend's wedding. So you can see far back as when I'm helping my friends plan their wedding. And I reached out to her. She made our bouquets, and that's how friendship starts. So for everybody that's getting married, you see Amaka bespoke on nothing. Like when I say nothing. And for my bouquet, she brought up the idea of attaching my late mom's photo. So we did like a charm on it. Like it was so thoughtful. I mean, thank you so much. Then my hand fan, we did a pickle hand fan for my trad. Then what else? Who else again? Like it's a lot I can't even remember, but everybody delivered from the food. Auntie Bonnie, thank you. Auntie Bonnie is a family member. Yeah, I think it's cherry chops. Yeah, in Port Harcourt. She had all the food was, but not as a bride, we even hardly eat everything. So it was later I ate before. I think it was even the next day or so, because they obviously had they kept a portion for me and my husband. But the food, like everybody was just, enjoying themselves. Then we had Esenada, the lady that she did the cocktail, Esenada with our Mexican baby. She did the cocktails, and the cocktails were, oh my God. If you're in Port Harcourt and you've not eaten Esenada, you're on a long thing, no. Like when I say long, you're on a long thing. Like she is, oh God. See, people, I'm speechless. I'm tired because all my vendors delivered on 100. Then I'm also going to give a shout out to 21 Roses on Instagram. She did my bridesmaids pajamas. If you guys saw the video of us in our pajamas and everything, she did that. Even my trad, one of my trad outfits where I wore with my sister, it's the gold and the green skirt. She did that as well. Like she snatched. Oh, girl, thank you so much. Then who else again? Who else? Who else? The decor guy, Dr. Frederick. He did a nice job. Who else? Who else? See, my head is even pinning me. I'm sorry if I don't mention you, but everybody came through. Like literally came through for me. So if you're expecting to hear bad news, sorry, not in my case. Okay, no, I think the only time I got a bit worried during my wedding was during our first dance. So I and my husband, after the slow dance, we moved to the bedroom. You understand? People were coming to about to start spraying the money. Oh man, I saw music on awful. I think it's the DJ I'm going to quarrel with small, because that's how the music just went off, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, 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 no. You know how you've planned a perfect day in your head? I'm like, nope, not my wedding. Nope. What the hell is going on here? And next thing, my planner goes, that's why I look like she handled the situation for sure. Like, I'm like, just come, let's go and change to your second outfit. I don't worry, she's gonna handle it, this, that. So I don't know if it was the DJ or the whole, but for somewhere they say something about one speaker going off. Hey, but if nobody tells you, you wouldn't. As I said, everything looks good on the outside, but on the inside, but everybody told me that, trust me, nobody noticed because I'm very finicky, right? All these little, but everybody just saw it as, oh, she was going to just change her second outfit. But I noticed the music stopped, right? And everybody calmed me down. My planner, my bridesmaids, they calmed me down, and I went to change. And by the time I came out, everything was back to 100. It was super lit, lit. Then I'm going to put more tips on do's and don'ts, what is necessary and not necessary in weddings. So I'll probably do that in another video. You get, so I don't bore you guys in an extremely long video. So I'm going to say thank you once again to all my new lovely subscribers. I love you all and expect more, amazing content from your girl. Amy Fierce loves you. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Those of you that are watching and don't subscribe, please subscribe. I beg you in the name of God, subscribe, please. And like, share to your friends so that they can feel this energy, this vibe. Because I want to grow a community. I just want to connect with you. I just want to be like, I want us to be friends, but from a distance, you understand? Because I don't know where you are in any part of the world. I want us to connect and be guys, so we can just give advices. I could even ask you guys for advice. Who knows? So yeah, let's build a community, guys. Love you all.